Hey y'all, this is Keisha from Lorraine Streets and Things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today, you guys, I thought I would come on here on this Sunday morning and just share my breakfast with you guys. I have me a tall hot chocolate from Starbucks and just a regular schmegular ham and cheese croissant. Speaking of croissant, and my baby is in Italy right now as we speak. I already said my grace, y'all. Let me say it again. Amen. Just normal. Today is Sunday. Just dropped my daughter off at work. And I just thought I'd do a video. I don't really have much to talk about. Let me see what's the latest. The Diddy documentary that 50 Cent did is good. You know what? I don't think well, I won't say anything, but I guess some stuff surprised me. But the whole thing with Biggie and Tupac, I feel like in LA around that time, that was always the vibe that he orchestrated the whole thing. The only difference is that we used to think that Suge Knight helped him do it, but that documentary showed me that really Suge Knight didn't have anything to do with it, and because he was supposed to be unalived as well. You know what I'm saying? So that part, it's like that was clarity for that particular part. But I feel like in LA, we all thought that anyway. At least when I was coming up, in Los Angeles, and everybody that I was around, the vibe, whatever, we all was thinking the same thing. So that part is not really shocking, but the way that he treated people that was close to him. When I tell you, jealousy is one of those things, man. Jealousy is so dangerous. When somebody's envious of you, man. I mean, people that was loyal to him, and he mistreated everybody. I don't think it's a person in that man's life that he didn't dog out. It's just some people accepted and others didn't, And the people that stand up for that type of stuff, like his right-hand man to help him start Bad Boys, what? And then people talk about, I don't even, like Marlon Wayans talk about kicking a man while he down, a brother. I hate when people say stuff like, another black person shouldn't be saying this about another black person or whatever. There's white people that did the same thing, but that's them. Let other white people resolve those issues with white people. We talking about black people. This is a black community or whatever, and we have to still hold people accountable for what they do, no matter if they're black or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A black person commit a crime and then say, white people commit that crime all the time, and they don't get that much time, because that means, if we already know that there's a disparity, right? If we already know that there's a difference being made, and we're going to get harsher sentences and all the type of stuff, we already know that. So why we even do the crime in the first place? Why? When we already know that there's not going to be an appropriate sentencing or justice served or whatever. So don't commit it in the first place. I hate when people pull that race card when it comes to stuff like that. It's just like, you can't ignore somebody's sins. Or, we all fall short. We all have sins. But I'm talking about people that have violated people over and over again. Rape, kidnap, murder. Stuff like that. And then we say, we should overlook that because he's popular and he's black. And, what? And that's the reason why a lot of people are violated, a lot of children are violated, molested, raped by family members and stuff like that. And they never tell nobody because this is the reaction. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't tell nobody. You don't want them to mess up the family, mess up the good thing, because maybe that uncle or that cousin or that nephew is the life of the party or whatever. And you know, them violating your child or a cousin or whatever is just going to bring so much shame and it's going to mess everything up. But what about that child that have to deal with that the rest of their lives and feel ashamed and embarrassed and humiliated and all those things like that? Let me tell y'all something. People always talking about, oh, these kids, I feel so bad for them. I don't know. I don't. Let me tell you why, though. Because I feel like to grow up in that lifestyle, they know a lot of stuff. They've been through a lot of things. You know what I'll be thinking about on that documentary? Him and the story that was told about him and his son in that bathroom and unaliving that man. I would think about all the stuff that he didn't covered up for his children. When you live an entitled life, when you think that you're more than other people, when you think that you can get anything you want, you got the police in your pocket, all these things like this, because your daddy is so powerful, you gonna use that to your advantage. A lot of people, most people. So I'm convinced that they've seen a lot of things and they've been involved in a way. Dad, this person that's did this to me or whatever. Oh, don't worry about it. I've got it. We're going to handle that. So they're not just, oh, the kids, they don't know nothing. No, they know a lot. They know a lot. They've seen a lot. And I think that's a part of his manipulation too, is that, you know, they're brainwashed and they're not going to ever say anything bad towards him. Look at the older people that was around him that were afraid of him. But if you see somebody that get away with every single crime they do, they got the police in their hand, you know, like, what? You're not gonna say nothing either. You know, so that's the way I feel. And I feel like Cassie, he turned Cassie out. And I think she liked the whole sexual part of it, which adults can do what they want to do sexually. Okay, so what? Who cares? But it's just the whole the physical violence, you know. And if at some point she was like no and you know whatever, and it turned into ape ray, you know, if you know you know, and yeah, that's wrong, because you could be in a relationship with somebody and still be ape rayed. Yeah. But anyway, it was interesting. I thought 50 Cent did a really, really good job. I don't feel like he exposed anything that wasn't already out there. Or maybe some things, you know, we was like, wow, we didn't know the in-depth of it, but for the most part, I feel like we knew some of the stuff was already out there, rumors, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he just wanted to bring light to it, and this is the person, I don't think he wanted to show people, okay, so this is who y'all worship, this is who y'all think is this and that or whatever, you know? So, you know, black people gotta deal with black people. I'm talking about the reckoning. We can't give people, make excuses for people because they're black. We can't do that. We still gotta hold them accountable, you know? But anyways, this is my rant for today. Happy Sunday, happy new week. And I pray everybody have a blessed week, a wonderful rest of the year. And I'll see you guys next time. This was Keisha from Lorraine's Streets and Things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Peace.